let me say this again. What you will receive out of trying to manifest is more of you trying to manifest. This video is for those of you who have been trying to manifest and you feel like you've been trying for a really long time and it feels like you're not receiving your manifestation. Babe, the reason why you're not receiving your manifestation is because you are trying so hard. In fact, when you are trying to manifest, you are manifesting successfully because the law of attraction is always working. However, what you are receiving is more of you trying to manifest and more of you not receiving your manifestation and more of you blocking yourself from the receiving because you are actively trying. And when you are trying, you are forcing rather than flowing. The version of you who has your manifestation, are they trying to receive it? No, because they already have it. And they know that they already have it. So they're not trying so hard to receive something that they already have. They already have it. They don't need to try. I'm going to speak about a misconception that causes a lot of us to overcomplicate the law of attraction. So when a lot of us hear the word manifesting, in essence, we think of the word manifest as a synonym to creating. We think that when we are manifesting something, it is us creating something that does not yet exist. However, the misconception here is that everything is already created. The creation process, it's already done. There is an infinite number of realities that exist, and they are all happening all at the same time. Therefore, all creation has already been finished. All that you are doing when you are manifesting is aligning to the frequency where your manifestation, your desire, has already occurred. So instead of trying so hard to manifest, all that you need to do is decide that you are allowing yourself to receive this creation. You give yourself permission to allow yourself to receive it. And then you simply commit to this decision. That is all that manifestation is. You decide you want something and allow yourself to receive it because you already decided that it is yours. The creation process has already been done. You don't need to stress about creating something that doesn't exist. To manifest is to simply be in a state of receiving. I also want to say, any limitation that exists that stands in the way of you receiving your manifestation, any perceived limitation, they're all irrelevant. You can have anything you could possibly desire regardless of limitation. Limitation will only stand in the way if you believe that the limitations will stand in the way. There is an infinite number of realities that exist. Infinite. When I say infinite, I mean infinite. Infinite. Every decision that you have ever made in your life, there's another version of you where you made the opposite decision. Whenever you make a decision, new realities and new dimensions are created from this decision. For example, 2 years ago, I chose to move to Oregon. I used to live in Texas. There's another version of me who didn't choose to move back to Oregon, who is still living in Texas currently. Can you imagine how different her life is compared to this version of me living this life? The version of me who chose to stay in Texas would not have the friends that this version of me has. Oh my God. She would not be living in this apartment that this version of me lives in. There are so many experiences that that version of me would not have simply because I chose to make the decision to move to Oregon. That is a big decision. But with that big decision, my entire life has changed. When you choose to make a decision, a portal is created that opens up and branches out new dimensions. So this is the version of me that chose to move to Oregon. It branched a portal, so I'm going this way with my life in this direction. But anytime you ever make a decision, the opposite decision was also made, just in a different reality, because there is an infinite number of versions of yourself, an infinite number of dimensions and realities that exist. So when I chose to move to Oregon, there's another version of me in a parallel universe, if that's how you want to view it. The specifics of the wording doesn't matter. This is just how I am explaining it. But this version of me, she chose to live in Texas. So she branched out this way. And she has a completely different set of life experiences than this version of me. And so then when this version of me chose which apartment I wanted to move into, I'm gonna move this hand for a moment because I only have 2 hands right now. When this version of me chose to move into this apartment, I was stuck between this apartment or another apartment, hypothetically. So let's say I chose to move into this apartment. I'm branching this way. But then there's another version of me who chose a different apartment, who branches this way. And you see how there's so many different branches in every decision ever, okay? So that's what I mean when I'm saying there is an infinite number of realities that exist. Every decision you make creates a new reality. So what I'm telling you, if there is an infinite, and I mean infinite number of realities that exist, everything that you view as a limitation to you receiving your manifestation, everything you view as a limitation in this reality, there's another reality where those limitations don't affect you. The limitations might still be there, but they're not affecting you. And additionally, there's another reality where the limitations don't even exist. So everything that you are viewing as a limitation, it doesn't need to affect you. There's another reality that exists where the limitations are irrelevant. And when you view your limitations as irrelevant, that's when you really start to manifest whatever it is that you want. That's when you really start to allow yourself to shift realities, to quantum leap and quantum jump, do literally whatever you want to do, because you realize you can manifest regardless of the limitations. The limitations can only limit you if you're aligning with the limiting mindset that they can do so. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, there's still limitations in your life, but they can't limit you unless you let them. Unless you have the belief that this limitation can limit you. Otherwise, it's just a circumstance, not a limitation. I have made a few points in this video, and now I am going to summarize and connect them all. The version of you who is trying to manifest, they don't have their manifestation yet, do they? I mean, you're living that life right now, right? You're actively trying to manifest, and do you have the thing? No. The paradox here is that when you're trying to manifest, yes, you are constantly manifesting. You're just manifesting more of you trying and not receiving, which is so paradoxical because you are manifesting. It's just not what you want to manifest. So let's change that. In order to manifest, you need to stop trying to manifest. Like let go of it. Like stop trying. Like stop focusing on manifesting. Stop doing the techniques. Stop doing the processes. Stop with all of the manifestation stuff. Which is like weird because like I'm a manifestation girly. Like why am I telling you to stop manifesting? Because that's exactly how you manifest. You let go of it all. What you can do instead is simply make the decision that you're going to shift. Make the decision that you are allowing yourself to receive what is already yours. If you have a desire you wish to manifest, it is already yours. It does already exist. You just have to align energetically to this. If this does not feel like a natural process, do not force it. If you feel that you can do this naturally, by all means, please go right ahead. But if it feels like you are forcing something, stop trying. Maybe meditate and clear your mind. But honestly, maybe what you need is to give it a break, to press pause on it all, because force creates resistance. And resistance is a huge blockage to your manifestation. Everything, it all happens naturally by itself. It's a natural flow. So when you try to force with something that is naturally flowing, your manifestation is naturally flowing to you because it's what you want. It's what you desire. It is naturally coming to you. And then you're trying to force it to come your way. It's already coming to you though. So you're trying to force it to take a different path than what is already naturally occurring. Your manifestation is bound to reach you. If you let it, if you let yourself receive. You're trying to manifest. You're just going to receive more of you trying. Instead, make the decision that it's already yours and stop trying. Stick with the decision because you believe it to be so. Additionally, the limitation does not exist. It only exists if you give it the power to limit you. As I've said before, instant manifestation does exist and it is possible, but it won't come to those who are seeking it. Because again, that's forcing And when you force, you create resistance. All that manifesting is allowing yourself to receive. The moment that you stop forcing is when it will all start flowing to you naturally. In summary, stop aligning with the version of you who is trying to manifest. Trying is force, and force is resistance. Allow yourself to receive. It's an energetic shift. That's all that it is. Trying is needy and desperate and forceful. Allowing yourself to receive is loving and abundant and detached. Detach from the force. Detach from the outcome. Allow your energy to flow, and it'll come to you. Bye.